And now to another story you will only see on Local 10 News. Wilton Manor residents say they were left with property damage after an officer-involved shooting.
Bullets tore through their vehicle as officers opened fire on an armed man next door. But now the question is, who is going to pay for the damage? Local 10's Roy Ramos live now in Wilton Manors with the exclusive for us tonight. Roy.
And when I spoke with that neighbor, you could see his vehicle just riddled with these bullets right here. Fortunately, he was not hit in the gunfire, but what he was hit with was a pretty hefty bill, even though he says he did nothing wrong.
While I'm making the coffee, I heard 12 to 15 shots.
It has been 3 weeks since shots rang out in this Wilton Manors neighborhood when police said their officers were forced to fire on Larry Stroud after he allegedly answered his door carrying a gun. Well, he remains in the hospital being treated for injuries after being shot 9 times. It's his next-door neighbor, Greg Kottleman, left with damages to his vehicle.
One came out through the armrest, went through the passenger seat.
While the damages don't appear to be that severe, the cost to make the necessary repairs, he says,
Estimate is $8,200, and then it could go up to $15,000 depending on the electronics.
And it's a cost Kottleman says the city should pay for. But after reaching out and presenting the estimate to Wilton Manors, he and his partner Steve were presented with this letter informing them their loss is not covered and the coverage was respectfully declined. A claims adjuster for the city writing in this letter, damage resulting from law enforcement activities is excluded.
And as of yesterday, they called me and said, you need to call our attorney, and you might want to hire a lawyer.
Something Kottleman says he shouldn't have to do because he did nothing wrong. His message to the city:
step up, own what you did. You know, it's not my fault.
And we did reach out to Wilton Manors Police Department to find out why damages like this aren't covered. We are still waiting to hear back. For now, here in Wilton Manors, Roy Ramos, Local 10 News.